Let's go ahead and start by sitting comfortably. Close your eyes and draw your attention inward. Become aware of your body. Notice how each part of your body feels. Begin to let go of any tightness or tension you feel. Let your muscles soften. And let your body begin to relax while keeping your back and neck straight. Feel your body breathing. Feel each breath out and each breath in. Feel the movement of your body with your breath. Feel the air flowing through your nose. And then slowly open your eyes. And we'll start with the face exercises. So lift your eyebrows all the way up. And then let them relax. Again, lift them up and relax them. And one more time, lift them up and relax them. Let's do the mouth stretch. Bare your teeth and relax. And again, bare your teeth and relax. And one more time, bare your teeth and relax. And then the prune face, pucker or tighten your whole face as if you're pulling everything towards a point out in front of you. Let your face relax. Again, tighten or pucker your face and try to tighten all the muscles in your face. Let your face relax. One more time, tighten or pucker your whole face. And let your face relax. And then let's do the face massage. Start at the top and center of your forehead and use little circles to massage across. And when you get out to the sides of your forehead, bring your hands back to the center, a little farther down, and massage across. Keep coming down your face this way, always starting at the center, a little farther down, and massaging across. When you get down to your mouth, massage your mouth and lips as you go across. You get down to the bottom of your face, massage your chin, and up along your jaw. And when you finish with that, use your thumbs underneath your chin. Slide them along the bottom of your jawbone, pressing upward. And then use your thumbs and index fingers around your eyebrows. Thumbs underneath, index fingers above. Smooth out across your eyebrow area. Use your index fingers underneath your eyes. Smooth out right along that bone underneath your eyes. And when you're finished, just close your eyes for a moment and notice how your face feels. Stretch your arms out to the sides, all the way out through your fingertips. Bring your arms overhead and stretch upward. Clasp your hands, turn your palms up, stretch up and tilt your head and gaze upward. And then release your hands and lean from your hips forward and all the way down. Let your whole upper body relax and hang down. Look up with your head, curl your neck up, come back up and place your hands behind you, arch your back, let your head drop back. Come back up and twist to one side. Untwist, twist to the other side. Untwist and stretch your arms forward. Bend your wrists back and forth. Then do rotations in one direction. And change directions. And then come to a stop and let your arms come down. Make a fist. Stretch your fingers wide apart. Make a fist. And stretch your fingers out. And one more time, make a fist. Stretch your fingers out. And let your hands relax. And then let's stand up. And let's start by standing comfortably. Bring your arms up. Stretch all the way out to the sides. Bring your arms overhead and stretch upward. And let your arms come down. Let's work on our neck. Stretch your chin straight forward. Pull it back in. Again, straight forward. Pull back in. One more time. Stretch forward. Back in. And relax. And then tilt your head to the side. Let your neck and shoulders relax. Bring your head up and down to the other side and relax. Come up and down to the first side. Back up to the other side. Bring your head to a normal position and turn your chin towards your shoulder. Bring your head back across, chin toward the other shoulder. Come across toward the first shoulder. Back across toward the other shoulder. Bring your head to a normal position and stretch your chin all the way up. And then bring your head down and let your head hang all the way down. And do neck rotations. Notice how your neck feels as you go around. Do this in a relaxed way. And the next time your head comes forward, change directions. And the next time your head comes forward, come to a stop. Bring your head to a normal position. And then let's work on our shoulders. We'll do the arm circles exercise today. So arms up to shoulder height. Start with little circles and gradually make the circles larger and larger, even larger, until eventually you're making them as large as you can. And then change directions. Start to make the circles smaller and smaller until you get back to the original position. And then let your arms come down. And let's swing our arms back and forth across, alternating the one that goes on top each time. Let them swing up and down at your sides and gradually come to a stop. Let your arms and your shoulders relax. Bring your feet apart. Bring your arms up. Clasp your hands behind your head and bend from side to side. And the next time you come up, come to a stop. Let your arms come down and twist from side to side and let your body twist loosely. When you come forward, come to a stop. Let your arms come down. Let's do the upper chest rotations next. So hands halfway up your rib cage, bend right where the hands are, and rotate your upper chest and upper back all the way around. And when you come forward, change directions. And the next time you come forward, come to a stop. And then bring your hands to your waist and bend just at the waist and rotate around, bending at your waist as you go around. Remember not to bend at the hips, just at the waist. When you come forward, change directions. And the next time you come forward, come to a stop, straighten up, clasp your hands behind your back. Feet wide apart, just bend forward and all the way down. And then we'll rotate with the hips. So swing all the way over to one side, all the way up, all the way back, over to the other side, and down toward the floor again. And as you go around, just feel the bend in your hips. The next time you come forward and down, Change directions. And the next time you come forward and down, come to a stop and straighten up. And then let's keep our feet wide apart. Bring your arms up and stretch up overhead and start to alternately stretch upward. Begin to bend from your hips. Keep your head up, your back straight as you stretch forward. And eventually come all the way down. Just let your whole upper body relax and hang down. And then rest one hand inside of each elbow and swing your upper body from side to side. Come to a stop and relax again. And then start to swim back up. Alternately stretch your arms forward, look up with your head, straighten your upper back, and come up with your back straight. And when you've stretched upward, come to a stop and let your arms come down. And then let's do a few back bends, so feel comfortably apart. Palms on your lower back, below your waist. Bend all the way back. And come up. Go ahead 2 more times. When you're finished with those 3, bring your hands to your waist and do 3 more back bends. This time bending from your waist up. And when you're finished with those 3, bring your hands up even higher, as high as you can reach comfortably, and do 3 more. And when you're finished with those, let your arms come down. And let's bring our feet wide apart again. And we'll do a side bend. Bring one of your arms up, turn the palm up, stretch all the way up, and bend straight to the side, as if your back is along a wall and you're keeping it along that wall. Keep your arm next to your head as you straighten up, and let your arm come down. Bring your other arm up, turn the palm up, stretch all the way up, bend straight to the side. Keep your arm next to your head as you come up, and then let your arm come down. And then let's do the warrior pose, and we'll do the one with the arms overhead. So turn one foot straight to the side. Line that heel up with the middle of your other foot, your feet wide apart, and then turn your back foot in at a bit of an angle toward the other foot. Chest forward, back straight. Bring your arms up, bring your hands into position. Fold the last 3 fingers down, point your index fingers, turn, and bend your knee. And either look straight ahead or look up at the hands above you. And then come up and turn forward and let your arms come down. And we'll switch to the other side. So turn your other foot to the side. Turn the back foot in at an angle, chest forward. Bring your arms up, clasp your hands, fold the last 3 fingers down and point the index fingers. Turn and bend your knee. Just be aware of your body and how it feels. And then come back up and turn forward and let your arms come down. Take a moment to relax your legs. Kick up and back a few times as high as you can. And then come to a stop. We'll do the front angle pose in the chest stretch with our feet together. So feet together. Clasp your hands behind your back. Pull the arms down, the shoulders back, and gently bend all the way back. And then come up. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you lean from your hips, stretching forward, and eventually all the way down. Keep your legs and knees straight. Keep softening your hips, your back. Let your shoulders and arms relax while keeping the hands clasped. And then first look up with your head, lift your neck, upper back up. And once you're up, pull the arms down, the shoulders back, and gently bend all the way back. And then come up. And then let's do the triangle. So grab your blocks or whatever you're using as a substitute for blocks. And turn one foot straight to the side, right in front of the whatever you're using. Feet wide apart. Line the heel up with the middle of your other foot. Chest forward, back straight. Bring your arms to shoulder height, bend at the hip, and rest either your palm or your fist on the blocks. Stretch your upper arm and shoulder all the way up, and turn your head, look upward. Pay attention to your body and how it feels. To the degree that works for your body, you can bring that upper arm down over your head, turning the palm down, turning the face forward. And then lift that arm up and lift the rest of your body up and let your arms come down. We'll switch to the other side. So move your blocks to the other side. Turn the other foot to the side. Again, chest forward, back straight. Let's bring our arms to shoulder height. Bend at the hip. Rest on whatever you're using. Stretch your upper arm and shoulder all the way up and back. And turn your head, look upward. As much as works for you, bring that upper arm down over your head. And then lift that arm up and the rest of your body up. And let your arms come down. And then let's do the side angle pose. So again, one foot straight to the side. If you've got a line you can line your feet up on, try to line both heels up on the same line. Turn your hips, clasp your hands behind your back. Pull the arms down, the shoulders back, and gently bend all the way back. And then come up. Keep your head up. Keep your back straight as you lean from your hips, stretching forward and eventually all the way down. Keep your legs and knees both straight. Keep relaxing your back, especially your lower back, your hips. Look up with your head, lift your neck, your upper back up. And once you're up, pull the arms down, the shoulders back, and gently bend all the way back. And then come up. And let's switch to the other side. So turn your other foot to the side, line the heels up with each other, and turn the back foot almost all the way to the side. Turn your hips, clasp your hands, pull the arms down, shoulders back, and gently bend all the way back. And then come up. Keep your head up, keep your back straight as you lean from your hips, stretching forward and all the way down. Let your upper body relax and hang down. First, look up with your head, lift your neck, upper back up. And once you're up, pull the arms down, the shoulders back, gently bend all the way back. And then come up. And then let's do a twisting triangle. So grab your block again. Start with your feet wide apart. And put your block over to one side. Chest forward, back straight. Bring your arms up, twist and bend. And again, rest the palm or the fist on whatever you're using. Your upper arm and shoulder all the way up and back, and turn your head, look upward. Stay twisted as you come up. And once you're up, untwist and let your arms come down. And then we'll switch the block to the other side. Bring your arms up, twist and bend. Stretch your upper arm up, turn your head, look upward. Stay twisted as you come up. Untwist and let your arms come down. And then we'll work on balance. Feet just a little bit apart from each other. Come up and down a few times on the balls of your feet. Start to come up and down as slowly and as smoothly as you can. See how slowly you can go up how slowly you can go down. And the next time you come down, come to a stop. And then let's work on the standing warrior balance pose. So start, again, I'm just turning sideways so you can see the movement, but you can stay facing the way you're facing if you want to. Start by bringing your arms back and then bend at your hips. Remember to bring the leg up as much as you're lowering the front of your body. And just stay in this position the length of time that works for you. Let's all come back down. We'll switch to the other side. So again, first, bring your arms back, bend at the hips. Try to keep a straight line from your head all the way down through your leg. And hold for the length of time that works for you. And then let's come back up. And then use the surface that you have in your room. And we'll hold on. Walk backwards. Bring your legs wide apart. Let your back sink down and let your head drop down. And then look up with your head, curl your neck up, and come back up. And let's step our feet together. And we'll do a back bend first. Swing your arms forward, all the way up, bend all the way back. Hold the back bend for a few breaths. And then come up and lean from your hips. Keep your back straight. Keep your arms next to your ears. Grab hold of the surface on your way down. Again, just relax your body while keeping your legs straight. And then release your hands and let your upper body hang all the way down. Again, with the knees straight. Let your back and neck stay bent as you gently uncurl back up. And then once you're up, we'll go ahead and come down onto all fours on our mat. So come down onto all fours. We'll start with the cat arch. Push your back up and let your head drop down. And let your back sink down and look up with your head. And continue to alternate. Bending your whole spine one way, bending your whole spine the other way. And then come to a stop. We'll do the cat leg stretch. Slide one foot back along your mat, lift the leg up, bring it down and back in. Slide your other foot along the mat. Lift the leg up, bring it down and back in. And just continue to alternate legs. Remember, when you're sliding the leg back, slide it all the way back till the leg is straight. Then lift it up straight, bring it down straight, and then slide it back in. And then the next time your leg comes down, come to a stop. Lie down on your stomach on your mat, and we'll do the cobra. Hands next to the middle of your chest along your sides. Elbows up in the air, forehead on the floor. Feet together, toes pointing back. Bring your nose, your chin forward. Curl your head, neck, and your upper back up. And come up as high as you can without pushing up with your arms. Let your hips relax. Let your legs and your feet relax. Keep your chin thrust out as you lower your back. Keep your chin all the way out till it touches the mat. Then curl your head under. Take a moment to relax. Slide your arms along your sides and make a loose fist with your hands. Turn the side of the fist on the floor and start with your chin resting on your mat. Lift one of your legs up and keep breathing as you hold that leg up. Hold it up for the length of time that feels right for your body. You can bring it down whenever you feel ready to and switch to the other leg. So just continue to alternate, holding each leg up as long as works for you. And then the next time your leg comes down, come to a stop. Bring your feet about 1.5 feet apart from each other. And slide your hands underneath your thighs so the palms are pointing upward. Start with your chin on the mat. And then lift both ends of your body up. Head, neck, shoulders, legs, and feet. Just stay up as long as feels right for your body. Remember, you can always come down, relax, and go back up again. And then let's all come back down and let your body relax for a moment. You have a choice for the next one. You can either bring your elbows forward, rest on your elbows, and lift your chest, your head and neck up and back. Or you can do the extended cobra. And if you're doing the extended cobra, start by touching, just barely touching the fingertips, and then slide your lower arms directly under your upper arms. Start with your forehead on the mat. Bring your nose, then your chin forward. Curl your head, neck, and your upper back up. And push up to the degree that works for you with your hands and arms. Whichever position you're in, let your hips relax. Let your legs and feet relax. Only stay up the length of time that feels right for your body. If you're doing that second one, this extended cobra, when you come down, be sure to uncurl your spine one vertebra at a time, starting with the bottom of the spine. And keep your head and neck curled up and back. And keep your chin thrust all the way out until your chin touches the mat. And then you can draw the head under. If you're resting on your elbows, just come down in a way that's comfortable for you. And then we'll push up onto all fours. And we'll do the downward dog. And this time we'll do it with the leg up. So start with your feet together and your hands about shoulder width apart. Swing your hips forward, lift your legs and hips up, and push your hips all the way up and back. And let your head drop between your arms. Keep lifting your hips and pressing your heels down. And again, this next part is optional. If you want to, you can swing one foot all the way back, lift that leg up, and hold it up for as long as feels right for you. Whenever you feel ready to bring it down, you can do that and switch to the other leg. And then when you bring that leg back down, just stay in the downward dog again for a little bit. And then let's all swing our hips forward. Bend your knees, drop them, and sit back in the bowing down position. So sit all the way back and down. Keep relaxing your body. And then either slide your elbows toward your knees with your arms forward, or slide your arms down along your sides and turn the palms up. Let your body relax again. Look up with your head, lift your neck, straighten your upper back, and come up. And then let's come up into an upright kneeling position. And we'll do a few camel warm-up stretches. So palms on your lower back, below your waist. Bend all the way back. And then come up and bring your hands to your waist. Again, bend back. You'll feel the bend more at the waist in this position. And then come back up and bring your hands up even higher, as high as you can reach comfortably. And one more time, bend back. And then come up. And then let's do the dragon pose. So just step one foot forward. You want the lower part of that leg at about a 45-degree angle. Swing your hips all the way forward and down. Then rest your fingertips or your fists or your palms on the mat, or use a block underneath each hand. And then lift your chest. Curl your head and neck all the way up and back. Keep softening your hips and your thighs. Come back up, and we'll switch legs. So bring your other foot forward, lower leg at an angle. Swing your hips forward and down. Remember, once you're down, your lower leg in the front should be straight up and down from the mat. Lift your chest, curl your head and neck just gently up and back. And then let's come back up and sit back in a kneeling position, and we'll do the rabbit pose. Start with your hands about 6 inches in front of your knees. Crouch down, so sit all the way back first and then crouch down and put the top of your forehead on the floor between the two hands and roll from front to back along the top of your head. And the next time you roll back, come back up into a kneeling position, and then let's go ahead and sit down. Stretch your legs nice and wide apart. So feet as wide apart as works for you. We're going to be adding a little extra part to this one, so if you have straps and want to use those, have those handy. And we'll start by bending at the hips, leaning forward, letting the hands slide down along the legs. You can either hold on to the legs, or if you can reach your feet, hold on to your feet. Remember, we want our knees straight. Or you can use a strap around the ball of each foot and hold on to that. And then let your neck relax and let your head drop down. And keep relaxing. Softening all the areas that feel tight. Hold on firmly with your hands. Keep your hands where they're at. And look up with your head, lift your neck, lift your chest. Just lift your chest as high as you can while keeping the hands where they're at. And then relax back down again. And let your body relax. And then look up with your head. Lift your neck, your upper back, and come back up. And we'll turn toward one of our legs and slide down along that leg again. Either hold on to the leg or to the foot, or use a strap around the ball of the foot. And let everything relax. Look up with your head, lift your neck, and come back up. Turn towards your other leg. Slide down along that leg. Hold on and relax. And then look up with your head, curl your neck up, and come back up. And let's turn sideways on our mat. Turn to the side. We'll start with the spinal twist. Bring one foot up over the knee. Rest the sole of that foot on the floor right next to the knee. And then bring the hand from the opposite side of your body around that upper leg. Either the hand around the knee or the elbow around the knee. Swing your other arm in a big circle and rest the palm or fist or the palm just flat on the floor, straight behind the middle of your back. Turn your shoulder and your head. You can close your eyes if you want to. And then let's untwist and switch to the other side. Bring your other foot up over the knee. Bring that front arm into position and then the other arm. Turn your shoulder and your head. And then let's untwist and stretch your legs straight forward. We'll do the head to knee forward bend. Bring one foot up, rest it along the inside of the other leg. Start with your back straight, arms at your sides. Bring your arms up, stretch all the way up, and then bend from your hips, stretching forward and eventually all the way down. You can hold on to your leg or to your foot, or use a strap around the ball of your foot and hold on to that. Remember to keep that leg that's straight, completely straight. Don't bend at the knee so that you can reach farther. And keep relaxing everything. As you soften the muscles that feel tight, you might find that your body sinks forward a little bit farther. And then first look up with your head. Lift your neck, your upper back, and once you're up, we'll switch legs. Bring your other foot along the inside of that other leg. Bring your arms up sideways, stretch all the way up, and lean from your hips forward and down. Hold on. And let your body relax. Keep softening the muscles that feel tight. And then first, look up with your head, lift your neck, and come back up. And then Let's work on the balance pose. So bring your feet toward each other. You're going to hold on either to the inside of each foot. That means cupping the fingers around the arch of the foot, or you can hold on to your ankles. And we'll start by leaning back, just lifting one leg up at a time to warm up. If you can't get your leg straight, holding on to the foot, then hold on to the ankle. And then whenever you feel ready to work on the balance part, lean back, balance on your tailbone area, and gradually bring your legs up. And then let's come back down and bring the soles of your feet together. We'll start with the warm-up stretches. So stretch forward with one arm at a time. And then do both hands together like a swimming stroke. And the next time you stretch forward, stay stretched forward. Cup your hands over your feet and let your neck relax and let your head drop down. And keep relaxing. Softening your inner thighs. Softening your hips. Softening your back. Be sure to let your shoulders and your neck relax completely. First, just look up with your head, lift your neck, your upper back up. And once you're up, stretch your legs forward. Take a moment to bounce your knees. And then let's lie down on our backs. So just lie down on your back. Bring your knees up to your chest. Lift your feet as high off the floor as your knees are. And keep your feet at that height as you swing your legs around in a circle. Next time your knees come to your chest, change directions. And the next time your knees come towards your chest, keep them at your chest and then bring your feet down to the floor. And we'll slide one of our legs down along our mat. Lift that leg straight up toward the ceiling. Start with ankle bends. Point your toes up, push your heels up. Bend your ankle back and forth. And then let's do ankle rotations all the way around in one direction. And change directions. And then come to a stop. And we're going to do hip circles. So start by moving your whole leg in a circle, a little circle, and gradually make those circles larger and larger. We're going to keep our lower back on the mat. So Mostly you're making a circle out to the side away from the other leg. And once you're making those circles as large as you can, then change directions and start to make the circles smaller again and smaller until your leg eventually is just straight up. And then keep your legs straight. So be sure to have your knees straight and clasp your hands behind your leg, however high up is comfortable for you with your legs straight. Bring your forehead towards your knee. And if you want more stretch, slide your other leg down along the mat. Remember to keep breathing. And bring your head down first, arms down, and keep your legs straight as you lower it. When your foot reaches the floor, slide that foot up, the other leg down, and lift the other leg toward the ceiling. First ankle bends, then ankle rotations. Change directions. And then come to a stop, and we'll do the hip circles again. So start with little circles with your whole leg, and gradually make those circles larger and larger. Again, mostly going out to the side away from the other leg. And once you're making those circles as large as you can, then change directions and go back the other way and start to make the circles smaller and smaller until you get back to that first position. Come to a stop, make sure your leg is straight, clasp your hands behind your leg, and bring your forehead towards your knee. If you want more stretch, slide your other leg along the mat. Keep breathing. Bring your head down, your arms down, and keep your legs straight as you lower it. When your foot reaches the floor, slide both feet up close to your body, arms along your sides, feet about 1.5 feet apart from each other, and then press the small of your back into the mat and lift your hips as high as you can. And if you want to, you can draw the shoulders underneath by lifting up each shoulder area and pulling it underneath a little bit. Keep your hips pushed up. And then roll your back down. And stretch your arms straight out at shoulder height. Palms flat on the floor. Bring your knees up to your chest. And bring your knees over and down to one side. Just bring the knees toward the arm on that side. And turn your head in the opposite direction from your legs. And let everything relax. Softening your feet, your legs, your hips. Soften your back, your chest and shoulders, arms and hands. Soften your neck and your face. Bring both your head and legs up. Knees over and down to the other side. Again, turn your head in the opposite direction. And just keep relaxing all the parts of your body. Bring both your head and legs up, knees up to your chest, and let's do the baby pose. Reach your arms between your knees, over your ankles, and either hold on to the ankles or hold on to the outsides of the feet. First, just relax in this position. And then keep your knees where they're at and lift your feet up. So your lower legs just go straight toward the ceiling from your knees. Let the weight of your arms gently pull the legs or the knees towards your mat. Bring your feet back to that first position and relax again. And then bring your knees together. And let's clasp our hands around one of our knees. Slide your other leg down along the mat. Relax for a moment. And then bring your forehead towards your knee. Bring your head back down and switch legs. Start by relaxing. Bring your forehead towards your knee. Bring your head back down. And then bring your other knee up and let's do knee circles. Either cup the hands over the tops of the knees or rest your arms on the floor. Either way, just draw a circle in the air with your knees. And then change directions. And then come to a stop and bring your feet down to the floor, 1.5 feet apart from each other, arms at your sides. And we'll do the pelvic circles. Roll and tilt your pelvic area in a circular movement. And then change directions. And then come to a stop and get ready for the relaxation. And once you're lying down, make sure your spine is straight. From your tailbone all the way up through your neck. Close your eyes. And let your body begin to relax. Soften the top of your head, your forehead. Soften your eyebrows and the space between your eyebrows. Soften your eyes, the muscles around your eyes. Your cheeks, nostrils, your mouth, and the corners of your mouth. Soften your chin, jaw, your neck, and your throat. Soften your shoulders, upper arms, and lower arms. Soften your hands, your fingers, and your fingertips. When you breathe in, imagine the air is flowing all the way down to the tips of your fingers. When you breathe out, imagine the air is flowing all the way back up through your arms and out through your nose. Soften your fingertips, your fingers. Soften your hands, lower arms, and upper arms. Soften your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. Soften the area around your waist, your lower back, your hips, your abdomen. Soften your upper leg, lower legs, your feet, and your toes. When you breathe in, imagine the air is flowing all the way down to the tips of your toes. When you breathe out, imagine the air flowing all the way back up through your body and out through your nose. Soften your toes, your feet. Soften your lower legs and upper leg. Soften your lower back, your hips, your abdomen. Soften the area around your waist, middle of your back, your upper back, your chest, and your shoulders. Soften your upper arms, lower arms, your hands, fingers, and your fingertips. Relax from your fingertips, back up through your arms, soften your shoulders, your neck and throat. Soften your jaw, chin, your mouth, nostrils, and your cheeks. Relax your eyes, eyebrows, and your forehead. Relax the top of your head. Feel the flow of your breath. Feel your body. Feel the floor underneath you. And feel the air around you. When you're ready, bring your hands up and cup them over your eyes. Then open your eyes so you're looking into your hands. And watch your hands as you bring them away from your face. can stretch if you want to, and sit up when you feel ready. Namaste, everyone.